My brother and I inherited our father's business 50-50. He wants to sell. I want to keep it. We can't agree. So our father's lawyer read us the one clause in the will we both missed, and neither of us got what we wanted. When our father died, my brother Garrett and I inherited his auto repair shop. 50-50 equity split. I have an MBA from Northwestern. I looked at the shop and saw a liquid asset. The real estate alone was valued at $1.8 million. Garrett is a mechanic. 30 years under the hood. He saw legacy. He wanted to keep it running. I couldn't sell without his consent. He didn't have the capital to buy me out. Complete operational deadlock. We spent 6 months exchanging legal threats, attorneys' billing hours, zero progress. Then our estate lawyer called a meeting. Before you bankrupt yourselves in litigation, read Section 7, Clause C of the will. Our father had engineered a trap, legally bulletproof. The business could not be liquidated for exactly 5 years. During that vesting period, the brother who wanted to keep it had to prove it was strictly profitable. The brother who wanted to sell had to perform manual labor on the shop floor, 20 hours per week, mandatory. Our father didn't leave us a business. He left us a forced restructuring plan. Year 1 was brutal. I changed oil. I rotated tires. I learned the physical realities of the operation I had dismissed as a balance sheet line item. Garrett was forced into the back office. P&L statements, tax filings, equipment depreciation schedules, numbers he had ignored for decades. Within a month, the financial audit revealed disaster. The shop was barely breaking even. Margins were being destroyed by inefficiencies neither of us had seen because neither of us had looked at the full picture. Year 2, we stabilized. Year 3, Garrett discovered something in the ledgers. A parts supplier had been overcharging us for a decade. He renegotiated contracts, cut operational costs by 22%. Year 4, I applied my degree to customer acquisition. I digitized the filing system, introduced automated service reminders, built an online booking portal. Appointments increased by 30%. By year 5, we were highly cash flow positive. The shop generated more profit than any year in its history. We sat in the lawyer's office. The clause stated that since the shop was profitable, Garrett now had the legal right to buy me out at fair market value. Garrett looked at me. You ready to take the check? I shook my head. I'm not selling. He blinked. You spent 5 years trying to liquidate this place. I spent 5 years optimizing an engine. The ROI of keeping it running is significantly higher than cashing out. Garrett smiled. So we're partners? We're co-CEOs. With complementary skill sets and aligned incentives. The lawyer reached into his desk. He pulled out a sealed envelope, handwritten label. Open only if they both stay. Our father's final letter. Colin, you have the business mind but no patience for the work. Garrett, you have the hands but no head for the numbers. A 50-50 split wasn't about fairness. It was a mandatory merger of complementary assets. You were never supposed to buy each other out. You were supposed to need each other. Don't sell my shop. Fix it, then run it together. Love, Dad. I set the letter down. Garrett wiped his eyes. Neither of us spoke for a full minute. Our father had treated his death like a corporate succession plan. He identified the operational weaknesses. He designed a vesting structure that forced cross-training. He created conditions that made collaboration more profitable than conflict. He wasn't sentimental. He was strategic, and he was right. We weren't just brothers anymore. We were a highly optimized system. Garrett handles operations. I handle growth. The shop is valued at $2.4 million now, up 33% in 5 years. We don't fight about selling anymore. We argue about expansion timelines, new locations, service diversification, productive disagreements, the kind that generate value. Dad's portrait hangs in the waiting room. Customers think it's a memorial. It's not. It's a reminder that the old man saw this coming and built a better org chart than either of us ever could. Rest in peace, Dad. Your mandatory restructuring plan worked.